Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Old Guy Plays 1969 for the continuation of XCOM 2 Covert Infiltration. 400 mods with long war elements, part 41. And today we are going to have a brief look back at some of the soldiers that we've lost already in missions. So, this is probably a tough one, and so is Nora. They had 31 kills and 27 kills. And Red Dawn as well with 19. I mean, these are always sucky too. I mean, you send a rookie out and they don't make it. So, always tough, but let's pop into the game. We will take a scan, clear these off, and we'll see what's going on here. So these are the guys that we encountered last time. So we got the ooh, look at this guy, big old mask on his face. Advanced Mouton Destroyer. Poor manners. Okay, it's got that dampening feel. That's the worst thing about him. And Eviscerate, which ruptures the target. And there's him. Our first time, I think, encountering an Archon. Gotta look out for the blazing pinions on him, really. Crystalids for the first time. These guys can be particularly nasty as well. I think we've encountered these guys before. The Elite Trooper. The Heavy Mech. We've encountered this guy before as well. It's a different variation of him. This guy's new, the Honor Guard. With the Slasher Sword. That's a gold plated armor. Mouton Bigligger. This guy here was, I found, more nasty than the other one. Because he's got that beam sweep. Yeah, you know, that does quite a bit of damage. And then we have our Royal Sovereign, which is just an upgraded version of a general. And we have to, I think now thinking about it, we do have the Skulljack. We definitely got to use that maybe on one of the next missions. Let's do some of these soldier bonds. I don't like to do them from this screen. Let's go to the armory, because I think there is still a couple of soldiers that we took on that mission that retired. And we went ahead and now they got upgrades. So Chris says, when can I get him a personal sim? 2 hit points I think would be good on him. So I'll go ahead and install that. Since he likes to hunt the chosen and also motion. Chemical warfare, quick gasconage. And rockets cause organic targets to be stunned. Burnout, passive corrosives. I think I'll go with this one because it does +2 on any attacks that follow it, so we'll do that one. Now he can be bonded with somebody. He's got a pretty good bond there with Prankster. She's a combat engineer. Or we can go with the Marine. Wait and see before I bond them up, because I think I have other pairs that would be more peaceful. So Ripper. She's got that psionic one. For her. She does get an upgrade though, so no man's land, reaction shots at unsuppressed targets. Moving through your zone of suppression, light them up, take multiple shots, and Sentinel. And in Overwatch, take reaction shots at the 2 targets. The Sentinel or the light them up is pretty good. I think in her case we'll go with Sentinel. Take that. It's also a weapon upgrade. Okay. They all got weapon upgrades. Swapping around all the time. Alright, so burgers. It's our keeper. She does have a bond. Got a really good strong one with the marksman here. Like, I think we'll bond them. Take a photo. Last one. Hey, I think that close out all the bonds, really. Well, no, Bumblebee can bond with somebody. We've been waiting to bond her with somebody. Still nobody I would really like to bond her with. Oops. What is it? Too far. What does Swifty got bonds with? Again, nobody super high up. Sarah Zappa. Oh, 9.9 with Moon. Definitely got to do that one. There we go. Rough Rider.
Oh, that's a cute pose.
Okay. I think we can still do one more bond. 6.9. He does get a high, pretty high one with her. But doesn't seem she can bond it yet. Alright, so I guess these other ones we will wait on. Who's available to recruit? And can we afford to recruit? We got 19 supplies, so no, we can't afford to recruit anybody. The interrogation facility doesn't have anybody, I don't think. Can't really interrogate nobody that's there. There's a scientist required for this as well. Which I would do if I had somebody to do. The Scion autopsy over here.
Without access to refined fossil
because we
fuels,
got one more day
difficult
on
to
the
come by
black
outside
side.
the cities. Even among the staunchest of anti-alien dissidents, recovered Advent equipment is highly coveted.
Alright, so all of our engineers are busy. Alright, let's see what's on the board for scanning. Okay, we got one day here making contact. I think we will probably do this one first.
Once I've regrouped, we will be seeing each other again.
Gather survivors from the abandoned city in 3 hours. I think this one we were going to skip. Yeah, 27 enemies. I don't think so. Neutralize the field commander. This is a new one. What does this do? Removes dark event left behind. 12 enemies. It's at 100% infiltration. So this is one we are working on. Mission timer is decreased by 1 if we continue to, or if we leave it as such. Who's on this mission? They're all roll-down troops, so I think in the case of these guys, I think we'll wait. Let that go a little longer. Yep, we're establishing contact. Resistance Haven online.
Long live the resistance.
New supplies.
Regional contacts located.
New regional.
So, you would come to strike at me. I eagerly await your arrival, Commander.
Now we've awoken the Warlock. Okay, so I'm gonna soon do something. I'd like to get this one done. Supply drop. We'll continue
Avenger
with this
plotting
supply
new
drop
course.
next. I'd like to run the mission, go after
Commander,
her.
one of our people was taken captive during the most
Oh,
recent
crap.
operation. We're doing everything we can to locate them to ensure their safe return.
That sucks. kind of new covert action. Stop the assault project. New soldier wounded and ambush captured. Like, a lot of these I would like to do, but with that capture, you know, and I just took a chance in the last one, and I lost another soldier. See who's available for this. I got 2 phalanxes, so I actually could send. Oh, this. We just got back and I'm sending them out again. Spend the intel. So
My followers will lead this action to victory. I would prefer to leave the business of detaining
yeah, that's
captives to
who
Yildiz
actually got the
mercenaries.
lieutenant captured from the last covert mission.
In their service,
Lieutenant
I am
VD
obligated
Templar.
to seek out all means of victory.
Gotta get one of those capture things. Neutralize field commander. Else is on the board to scan. Just doing this, I guess.
Still can't believe it's come to this.
I truly hope those gruesome images are the worst of what we find today.
Black
They're
site data
slaughtering us,
analyzed.
Doctor. What could be worse?
We're about to find out. I've patched the shadow chamber directly into the ship's computer. It's been sifting through the material we recovered non-stop since our return, cataloging sequences.
Genetic sequences in near infinite combinations, yet all bearing similar genetic markers. Human markers.
There must be thousands of them.
Tens of thousands, and the procedure is still nowhere near complete.
Which is why we need the ship's computer to find out where they came from, by cross-referencing them with the data we've managed to hack from the Advent network. It's an admission file from one of the gene therapy clinics.
Avatar. Just what exactly is in that vial?
In my worst nightmares, I would never have imagined.
Doctor.
I believe we have found the missing civilians.
That's impossible.
The gene clinics. Millions of people just looking for help.
Medically screened and selected. Suitable candidates taken to that contemptible facility to be processed, refined into the material we now possess.
But why do this?
I could not begin to fathom a guess at this point. There exists no research that would ever warrant this.
It's genocide, Doctor. And these people are walking right into it. We may not know what they're doing with this stuff, but I think I can find out where it's going. Got it. It's a high-security production facility. Standard defensive complement.
They're tight.
Then I strongly suggest we pay them a visit, Commander.
Agreed. The information we gain could prove invaluable towards stopping the aliens' true agenda.
Well,
New objective added.
there's only one problem with that mission. Right now,
I'm keeping tabs on
our
all our operations, Commander.
noses
Our
are
people are
bloody right
standing
now.
by for your orders.
So the black site has been processed.
I am still hard at work on the current research priority,
2
Commander.
days we'll have the autopsy on that. Anyway, what else can we build? I don't really think there's anything else really at the moment to build. I have to really think about that. I mean, the power relays and stuff. There's more stuff that we need. Yeah, let's continue to scan, get those supplies.
Commander, we have the coordinates of the alien forge facility. I've marked its position on the map. We'll need to contact the local resistance before we can attempt to move in, though.
Yeah, I'd have to make contact there. Is it something that's going to allow me to do? And I would need 40 intel to do it. Bonus gain. Opportune moment to neutralize the field commander.
You just can't leave well enough alone, can you? It's obvious where you're going, but I don't think you'll like what you find there.
If it's 4, then it's unlikely. The Royal Sovereign in there, and another Muton beacon there. Muton leaf. Yeah. It's a rather nasty group. I think we need the infiltration. Sabotage the transmitter. Got 5 days on this one. This will counter the hidden dark event, and we got Exalt. 13 enemies. That may not be too bad. Let's keep scanning though.
Commander, we've located one of their facilities.
New facility. Up the tick one more.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
Cyanide is done. Cyanide weapons. Phantom Slayer rounds. It's inspired now. And 5 days, 4 days. Powered armor, plasma grenade, every mag launcher.
Central Officer Bradford has personally substantiated claims that the massive frontline unit they call the Muton was actually at one time even larger than the specimen I have before me today.
I'm gonna skip this.
As it
rescue engineer. This is covert action. I don't think I need another engineer right away here. Okay, so we got the supplies. Go to the black
Avenger
market.
plotting new course.
Market is open.
Let's see what we got here that we can sell. Smoke grenades. Not really gonna use those. Delirium crystals. Sell a couple of them. Sell some meld. Corpses are always used. Officer corpses. Stun lancers. Cars. Cars. Combat chips. Lost. I think I can get rid of most of those because I got the lore now, so I don't really need these corpses. I'll just take it down to 20 just in case for some reason I do need one. Zealot gauntlets are good. Of course, Spectre Corpse. Vintage posters. So get rid of those. 11 will. I don't really have a psi operative per se, so I think I'll get rid of that. One of those. Skies is gone. I'm using send 2 guys at a time. Beam of purifier across the battlefield, damaging and burning every target it passes through. We need to rescue. Scatter mags, I've got Advent SMG. Alright, well. Could sell some, but he's ready to buy it. Alien alloys. Could buy those. At 30 intel, but I need 45 intel in order to unlock my area, which I gotta hang on to. I got no choice. Okay, I've got the supplies. So I'm thinking I'll go to Reaper
Setting course for
then,
Eastern United States.
until that mission's ready to pop. We'll scan here for intel because we need it to unlock another area. Here. Don't really want to scan for this one. Power fluctuations. Install a video relay. I mean, these take 4 to 6. I'd rather get that other mission run first. Bonus gain to 150. 4 days left on that mission. 13. So we did lose a bad guy. First Agni reinforcements dropshipment delayed. Okay, yeah, that helps. Okay, I'll let it go a little bit further. Shoddy intel goes away. Some of these you can't help but you have to skip it. Okay, it's our shield coil. I wonder if we do need that resistance comms. $110 supplies.
Resistance Communications Facility construction initiated.
Yeah, I think it's important to have that because I need more contact there. So we're going to go off of that assumption. Open actions. Let it go. 2 days. Lee Jones, all traits removed. So 175. I'm going to go to 200.
I did not think I could have predicted this outcome.
Though it is intriguing.
The aliens make a strong statement by fielding these massive creatures as their frontline combat units. I doubt they thought anyone would resist
the
with
grenade
facing
launcher.
the alternative of staring down
It's
a
PCS. Plasma grenades good. Additional workbench construction. So we bite the bullet.
I will send word as soon as we
Plasma
have something
weapons
to
are
note.
away.
The coordinates we discovered encoded on the genetic sample recovered from the Advent Black site imply we may have only scratched the surface of the aliens' infrastructure as it relates to this Avatar project. We were fortunate to recover the genetic sample when we did. Otherwise, our path may have very well ended here.
Hello, Commander.
Alright, so we Slayer rounds. A warhead of Larian laced flechettes to disrupt psionic enemies. I control the data swirls, destroying the repetition and the lost. One lost corpse. 1 AP round. And we have 1 AP round. Advanced rocket launcher. Could have swore though it said that advanced grenade launcher. 15 of those. if I remember. Even mentioned epics. I wonder if that'd be good because we have some up close and personal kind of people. 65 supplies though. Right in our armors. I'm not sure if we got prides for everybody. We gotta hold off on that. We'll wait until the mission, the next mission, natural mission.
Innocent lives unknowingly walking right into the aliens'
Yeah,
trap.
that'll pop.
We should have
and go
realized
from there.
sooner. We knew the aliens couldn't be trusted.
Sorry, Chad. It been 7 hours and sabotage the transmitter. Enemy pods includes priests and Excel squads. I don't really want to do it because I don't feel I have enough. Well, I got 13 people, I guess now. Seven hours. Who's this gonna pop? This is close. This is so close. I want to do this one first, in actuality. See, I don't want to scan. Try to stop the scanning because I may miss it. Let's
Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
I want to have a look. Just put it this. I want to have a look actually at the soldiers. Let's see who's available.
The aliens have always been monsters. From the very beginning, it was one failed science experiment after another. Even with the Advent forces, they tried to disguise it, but they're no different underneath all that armor. And now it comes to this, an entire facility dedicated to wiping us out. And not just that, but turning us into what? Some kind of concentrate they're using for God knows. We should have known the elders would return. We should have known they never left.
We're using all the supplies. These guys have to buy and ready too. Alright, let's go meet that new soldier. What's the name of the new soldier? Chasu Takeout. I think they might have had this guy before, Mr. Takeout. In a previous test mission. Yeah, buddy. Alright. Let's have a look at them. Under Advent's regime, Chasu was content. He had a decent job, sense of security, and an Advent burger only a block away from his apartment. It was a trip to this Advent burger that would turn his entire day upside and his world upside down. Unbeknownst to him, resistance operatives were in the area planning to sabotage the nearby monument. Advent peacekeepers had been tipped off with info that the explosive being hidden in an Advent burger takeout bag. They cordoned off the area and started searching citizens. Chasu noticed that someone did leave behind a takeout bag and walk away from the scene. Not realizing what was going on, he assumed the guy had forgotten his food and thankfully went to return it. Or helpfully, went to return it. And, his commotion caught the eye of an Advent trooper who ordered him to present the bag. Being a law-abiding citizen, he readily submitted the bag for inspection, but was horrified to discover that instead of a lunch order, it contained explosives. Chasu found himself flanked by Advent soldiers and their weapons trained on him. He dropped to his knees, trying to convince the peacekeeper that the bag was not his, that it was merely holding it for someone. The peacekeeper, though, was not convinced and ordered him to surrender. He noticed the explosive flashing forebodingly in the peacekeeper's hand and tried to warn the officer, but was kicked onto the ground. And instead, a second later, there was a small crater where the Advent peacekeeper once stood. The explosion caused great panic in the crowd, and Chasu scrambled for cover behind a security tower. Advent opened fire on him. Chasu knew he was done for sure. Suddenly, Advent soldiers started to go down. Some was firing back. Chasu used the extraction to scurry away, not knowing where to go. He felt someone tug his arm, and it was a man who had left the bag. He had guided Chasu out of the fire zone. They made it to his transport, where he was about to load Chasu in when he was struck from behind. An Advent soldier had managed to catch up and get a lucky shot on the soldier. The man fell, dropping his rifle. The Advent soldier approached, taking aim once more. On instinct, Chasu picked up the rifle, pointed it towards his enemy. He squeezed the trigger, and then, staring at the sky, the recoil of the rifle had knocked him onto his back. He checked to see if he had hit the target, but found him unscathed. There was a brief exchange of missed shots before Chasu gave up on the weapon and pulled his rescuer into the transport. They managed to escape with Chasu, now a fugitive. Chasu was not cut out to be a soldier, but rather he was an engineer or scientist, so in order to stay in the relative society of the resistance, he had to take up arms. Still, his risk advertiseness proved useful, as he would always be on the lookout for an escape route when things inevitably went sour. Chasu fought not for freedom, but to survive, for the slim chance he might find his way back to his old comfortable life. Well, welcome there, Chasu, Mr. Takeout. I see we got your takeout bag, and we're going to do just fine. Hopefully we can get you on a mission, Covert 1, and yeah. So here's what I'm going to propose. I'm going to pull this up here. I'm going to save the game. Let's put this into my YouTube playthrough. I'll just save it right now. I'm going to return to the game. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here. I'm going to try to stop the timer. I'm just going to try to advance it a little bit. If for some reason it goes haywire, I can do a reload. Is that cheating? Probably, but I'm just not sure if the stop feature works in this set of mods that I got. I know some other ones that have had it did, so I have to test it. So it's the only way to know for sure. All right, so we got 6 hours left, and when is this one gonna pop? Don't want to even know. I hit the pause button to stop it, but I don't think it did. No, the other mission went bye-bye. Alright, well, it didn't quite work, did it? Let's load. Sorry about that, folks, but hey, that's what happens when you want to try something, you know, because that only had like 6 hours. So I think what I'm going to have to do, as much as I wanted to do that other mission, I'm going to have to run the other one that's running out because it is kind of important. I do think that because Exalt's there, it's going to be tough as hell. But I think if I take enough explosive guys to get rid of their cover, hopefully I'll have a couple of long-range guys. Maybe one of my snipers will be back. Try to deal with them that way. That's the plan, anyway. And, you know, if that works, we'll be able to move on. I guess this would be a good spot as any. I mean, yeah, that's what YouTubers do. They do nothing but self-promotion and plug their channel. But you know what? I've really kind of to learn that if you don't do that, people just watch and they don't ever give you a little click or anything. And then the YouTube algorithm will drop you and then nobody finds your damn video. So that's like, I understand now why these guys do that like crazy. All right, enough rambling. Now, that mission's up in 7 hours and we got to run it. There's 13 enemies detected. XO squad is there. So
Setting
let's
course for
launch
the
the mission.
Brazilian corridor.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to select the squad.
Commander Tigan and Shen aren't going to be happy if we don't put the Skulljack to good use.
Yeah, see, this
We
is...
should have one of our soldiers equip it before they deploy.
the mission pretty much ran out as soon as we got here. So if I back out of it, it'll do the same thing. It's all right. So that's what we got. So, tactical. Like tactical. Gotta have a boom boom on this mission for sure. Combat engineers, I think, are going to be key. Tech specialist. And marksman. Field medic. Well, check our rookie as a medic, just try to get him leveled up, I guess. Alright, so let's make our item upgrades available and we'll unequip that barracks. See if we can get everybody into a cred. Mag cannon. Rounds. For the prototype armor. For the grenade launcher. Grenades, yes. Shotgun or the mag rifle? Let's go with the Assault mag rifle. Oh, the attachments that we put on. And we're going to give them a speed fighter. Action shot of the brigade. But it's done. Rocket launcher might be good. Pretty cool armor. His aim is 69. I might have to rethink taking this guy. Yeah, well, he's a field medic. And I was going to use this guy as a medic and level him up, and now I'm thinking this is not the mission to send him on. Maybe prankster, or maybe one of my alchemists. It's a little bit more rustic. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's take precursor. Shorty. Frag grenade, yeah. And the nozzle connected on this. reaction fire is probably the best. These guys out to put them up front. So, here's the weapon range. Laser sight would be good. Since this doesn't have a lot of rounds, I guess we can do the speed loader on that. Now, what kind of pierce? Load her with the needles. So we're gonna need that. Fire acid. Just a nano scale vest. We'll give her a gun with a hollow targeter. Won't use that hollow targeter that much. Let's give her a mag pistol. Alright. Put an attachment on that. Suppressor. Good chance, I guess. Shotgun. Suppressor on a shotgun. Okay. Alright. Let's launch it up then. We'll get these guys on the ground, and then I'll save the game here. Then when we come back to XCOM, we will run this mission. What is the name of this mission anyway? Operation Black Chasm. Just make a note of that so I can change my screen. Black Chasm. All right, in the mission. That Adventure Defense, though, I must say, that was tough to lose Mav on that one. Problem is, I was only down to like 200 points left. The Avenger probably only would have took 2 more shots. But there were 6 enemies there. I had to kind of sacrifice him to win the mission so that we could continue on. So sometimes that's what you got to do. You take a chance and hope a soldier will live. But it wasn't looking good for him on that at all. But, you know, if the story can progress here, and if we can get those plasma weapons, that should, I'm hoping, put us against Advent's curve, because I haven't really seen Advent been using much plasma weapons except for the mutons. So
our readings indicate that Advent just powered up some kind of psionic transmitter in this area. And if they're assuming no one knows about it yet, it shouldn't be that well guarded. If we can take it down quickly, Advent's operations across this entire region will be in disarray.
Cool. First one on the ground.
Advent has constructed a psionic transmitter in this area, tied directly into their primary network. Our intel suggests destroying it while it's still connected will severely damage their
Doesn't look
link
like it's
systems.
that far away.
Plant the explosives before they have a chance to pull the plug.
That's pretty sweet, I must say. All right, so we are going to save it here. If you haven't liked or subscribed to my channel, get on it, will you? Enjoy my content. Leave a like, at least. Put an emoji on it. Oh. Tell me to stop asking you for subscriptions. Anything. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, it's been fun, guys, and we'll see everybody in the next episode. Hopefully I can kick some Advent rear. Till next time, this is Old Guy Plays 1969. Bye-bye.